I want to move now to May 4th. May 4th, manufacturing, distribution, and construction. That will be opened up. As I said, we've learned a lot from businesses that stayed open. And some of the things that we have provided in this order, we've learned, frankly, from business. But again, it goes back what we're going to require of the companies that open up, and also any company that's already open. When these orders go in on May 4th, this will apply to any manufacturing, any distribution, any construction, whether it was open before or not. Again, what I think people should look at is how we are doing it. And we're doing it in as safe of way as humanly possible based upon what we have learned and what health experts have advised us. So let's look at that chart. In fact, before I do that, let me call your attention to this one. Because this one, COVID-19, responsible protocols for getting Ohio back to work. So these will, by and large, apply to any company that will be opened up under today's orders or future orders. And we've kind of done it, the goal, protect the health of employees and customers, their families, support community efforts to control the spread of the virus, lead in responsibly getting Ohio back to work. Protocols for all business. One, and we've summarized it in kind of a little quote here, no mask, no work, no service, no exception. So every employee will have to have a facial covering. And again, these don't have to be fancy, but a facial covering is very important. Require face coverings for employees and clients and customers at all times. Two, conduct daily health assessments by employers and employees, self-evaluation to determine if that person is fit for duty. Three, good hygiene at all times, hand washing, social distancing. Four, clean and sanitize workplaces throughout workday and at the close of business. And over here, limit capacity to meet social distancing guidelines. At a minimum, no more than 50% of the fire code. And it says here, use appointment setting where possible to limit congestion. Again, that depends on the nature, obviously, of the business. Take the following actions when a COVID-19 infection is identified. Immediately report employer or customer to the local health department. Work with the local health department to identify potentially exposed individuals to help facilitate appropriate communication, contact tracing, and shut down the shop floor for deep sanitation if possible. So these are kind of the basic principles. Wanted to put it on one page so people could just look at it, see it, pretty easy to understand. So these will all be up on our web page, I believe, by 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I guess, they'll be up. So they'll be up on our web page, and people can look at them. Now let's go directly to the manufacturing. And again, these are very, very consistent with what was on the more general slide that we just had over here. Let me just say a couple of things. Again, it's basic principles. Distancing. People have to be kept apart. If they can't physically be kept apart, there's got to be a screen, there's got to be something that can protect them. We've seen businesses, manufacturing companies that have been able to do every single one of these requirements. Many companies that are out there today are actually doing. And again, you'll be able to look at these and up on the web page, and any manufacturing company who's looking at that May 4th date, distribution company, construction company will have all of that available.